When you work with plants, which Missouri Botanical Garden does, you are working at the most fundamental level of sustainable productivity on the planet Earth. Plants make the food we eat, they generate the materials that create the habitat we live in, they give us medicine, they give us clothing. Fossilized plants provide the carbon-based fuel sources that run most of our vehicles and power our transportation and distribution system. And plants still have it over humans in that we haven't yet figured out how to make things like food from sunlight, even though we are very diligent innovators. So working with the plant world, we are learning from the best teachers. Missouri Botanical Garden has had conservation botany activities taking place all around the world as long as the garden has been in operation. We have botanists in 36 countries on 6 continents of the world, and that conservation activity works with local science students, master's students, doctoral candidates, indigenous people, training conservation agents, teaching conservation biology and botany methods, identifying plants, helping to preserve rare plants where they exist. And that scientific work, as it translates into the garden's work at home, is probably most visible through my division of the garden, the Earthway Center, where our purpose is to promote sustainability through environmental education and improving the built environment. So Earthway Center works with school children, colleges and universities, homeowners, local businesses, local governments. The U.S. Green Building Council, St. Louis Regional Chapter, is a part of the Earthway Center and a part of Missouri Botanical Garden. We're working really with all audiences to promote practical green practices for human beings. Energy efficiency, water conservation, waste minimization and recycling, air quality protection, and also awareness of the fact that our species is part of an entire spectrum of living communities and living systems upon which our survival depends. The threats to Earth's living systems, to humankind, that situations like deforestation, climate change, acid rain, loss of topsoil, melting of glaciers, all of those things pose to the stability of the planet that we inhabit. The challenges that we face, particularly climate change and all of the ramifications, all of the connections to climate change and reducing our use of fossil fuels, cutting our carbon emissions, cutting the amount of greenhouse gases that we pump into the atmosphere. This is the critical challenge of our day. It is a time-sensitive challenge, and individuals like you or I may not be here to bear the brunt of that, but why would we knowingly ruin sustainable systems that are sustaining our lives when we have the means and we have the will and we have the innovative thinking and spirit to change what we're doing? Business as usual is not allowable. It will not function. We do have to change. Make no mistake about it. The pressing environmental issues of our time must be attended to. We ignore them at our peril. We are the endangered species.